Today we'll be checking solutions using the graphing calculator. So let's begin by reviewing some calculator basics. We'll review how to clear the calculator. We'll locate the X key and the graphing keys, and then we'll check some solutions. First, let's clear our calculators together. So in order to clear your calculator, we're going to hit the second plus 7, 1, 2, and then hit enter. And that should clear your calculator. Second plus 7, 1, 2. We'll be using the variable x often, and anytime you have even another variable, you'll input it in the calculator as an x, and therefore it has its own key. Located right here next to the alpha key is our x key. We'll also be using the calculator, obviously, to graph, and right below the screen is the graphing keys. We have some in gray, some in blue, which we have to hit the second key first, and some in green. Today we'll be using the y equals, so we'll just hit that key. We'll be calculating the intersection of the lines, so we'll hit the second trace, which is really second calc. So go ahead and hit graph on your calculator, and since you've reset it, you should get what we call the standard graph. We have an x-axis and a y-axis, and the range of those axes are -10 to 10 and -10 to 10. So let's check some solutions using the graphing calculator. So at this point, just watch and listen so you can get an overview of what we'll do. We have the equation 5x minus 1 is equal to x plus 5. First, you solve an equation algebraically. X is equal to 3/2. In this instance, I'll convert it to a decimal so I can easily compare it to the calculator. I'll then go into y equals, which is located right here on our graphing key, and I'll enter the left side of the equation into y1, and I'll arrow down and enter the right side of the equation into y2. At this point, I'll double check that I entered the equation correctly. Now I'm going to calculate the intersection. So I'm hitting the second trace 5, but really when I hit the second key, since it's blue, I'm saying second calc intersection. So I'm calculating the intersection. The graphing calculator will then graph the equations, the lines, and the screen will say first curve, and you'll say yes, or enter. Second curve, enter. Guess, enter. And then you'll get the screen you're looking for, the one that says intersection. This will give you the intersection of the two lines, which the x value is 1.5 and the y value is 6.5. So the point of intersection where the two lines touch is 1.5, 6.5. It is an ordered pair. It's a point. The solution, though, is just the x value of 1.5. And as we see, we got the same solution when we solved it algebraically. So let's do one together. 5x minus 2 is equal to 3x minus 4. When we solved it, we found x to be equal to -1. So let's go ahead and try that on our calculator. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to go into y equals and enter the equation. So on the left side, I'm going to take the left side and enter it into y1. 5x minus 2. I'll then arrow down and enter 3x minus 4 on the right side. And again, at this point, you want to stop and make sure you've entered the information incorrectly. Now I'm going to calculate the intersection by hitting second trace 5. Second trace, and you can hit the number 5. I'm going to scroll down or arrow down so I can take a snapshot of the screen. And then you hit enter. And after it graphs, it'll say first curve, you hit enter. Second curve, you hit enter. Guess, you hit enter. And then you get the screen you're looking for, the one that says intersection. So the point of intersection is -7, -1, -7. And the solution is -1, or just the x value, which is the same value we got when we solved it algebraically. So go ahead and try the next example. Try the next example. And the last example.